An artist is a person that likes to draw and put his like draw how he feels or write how he feels on that paper or something. Well, I'm not really an artist. I don't think I'm an artist, so to be honest.
At the core of our programming is our educational programming in Grand Rapids. This year, we were really lucky. We were able to work with over 65 classrooms from around our community, and 3 in particular really stand out. One was a classroom from Creston High School. These students are high school students with cognitive disabilities. Through the arts this year, this classroom actually created a school mural that was going to be a gift to the entire school. And they were able to work with an artist by the name of Carol Johnson.
When I came in and I introduced who I was, it was like, yeah, right, okay. And so we began to do the thumbnails, and they're like, okay, yeah, And so the day that I brought the board in for us to begin the process of sealing the board and getting it ready to receive the paint, they were like, we're really gonna paint? And I'm like, yeah, we're really gonna paint. Well, let's make a vote. All in favor that we choose this one? What do I hear?
Yeah.
All right. What about this one? Looks like I got a majority, so this is our composition. All right! Yay!
From the Renaissance.
All right, great.
We picked mine and we had to vote, and they all voted on mine, so they liked it mine. So we did. We're doing mine right now.
So you are an artist.
I guess so.
Their concept is they wanted to show time centered around the school. So they decided to go through all of the yearbooks from the beginning up until the present date. So we will have pictures from 1920 up to 2009. So the other thing that they wanted to do was to include the whole school. So they decided to take leaves, small leaves, and they're going to have all the students sign the leaves. We will cut those out and we will put that as part of the foliage. And this was their concept. They wanted a historical piece that would reflect many students that have graduated from this wonderful institution.
It's really awesome to give them a task in which they are very much a part of. They came up with the idea, they're invested in it, and they're really motivated to do their best work in it. So I think that's one of the best outcomes for my students. I think they see the sense of importance in this, that it's going to be displayed. Their peers are going to be looking at this work every day as they walk into school. And I think that gives them a sense of pride and accomplishment, which is great. So.
Another classroom that we were able to work with this year was an elementary class from Hewlett Park. Through VSA, we hired a photography artist by the name of Randall, who went in to work with the class over the course of a 10-week time period.
They're full of energy. The project that we worked on today is a project using props for adornment. And the idea is to use the props to get the kids to become more theatrical for the photos and not so posed. It's a project that's meant to promote playful learning. If I've learned anything, it's that if you're playing and you're enjoying yourself, learning comes more naturally, and it's a gentle process that I think really encourages them to move forward with art. Has anyone thought about how you could use one of these? I've had the opportunity to teach adults as well as high school students as well as kids, and it seems like across the board, the younger my students are, the more creative they are, the more willing they are to take chances. And when I see what they do, it inspires me more with my work. Nice.
Oh, let's see, here's a cool one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Shemaya.
Can we feel it? You want to feel it?
Shemaya. see there's lines, shapes, paint. How about it?
One of the really exciting programs that we were able to work with this year was with the Wellerwood Early Childhood Special Education Center. This is a preschool in Grand Rapids, and the school literally doesn't have money to have an art teacher. So we were able to partner with Wellerwood to hire an artist by the name of Phil Wilson to come and do pottery with the students.
How long have you been with VSA?
Oh, heavens. I think I've forgotten. 20 years maybe or so. As a matter of fact, I think the first workshop I ever did was in the school here in Wellerwood.
Loved Phil. He did a wonderful job talking to my kids and working with them and giving them opportunities to use tools with the clay and just to do really neat things, and they love him too.
When you see kids put their hands on clay and what happens when they do that, and not just the fun they have, but the real expressive vehicle it becomes. It's just, you wonder why it's not happening every day, all the time, everywhere.
One student, Bill, just is the one that sticks out for me the most in the Wellerwood program. Bill is 4 years old, and when the class first started, he would cry and be really hesitant about participating and just, wasn't really having any part of the VSA class. Now, when Phil walks into the room, he literally bursts out with a smile, and he's so excited about class, and he loves talking and working with Phil.
It's just a kick. It's so gratifying just to see that response. That's the thing, that emotional and tactile and object, all those things are just a real blast. I have a great time every time.
Drum roll, please.
Proud of it, because we finally get to do something for the school when they, like do stuff for us and stuff. So we get to do something for the school, I guess.